Fred Barstein with 401k TV here at the University of Denver, where we just completed a TPSU program, and I am here with Angela. Welcome, Angela. Okay, if we ask you a few questions.
Yes.
Okay, great, thank you. So before we do, a little bit about yourself and the size of your organization.
So I'm Angela, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer at my organization. We have about 800 employees.
Okay, great. So Angela, today you talked about, you and actually a number of in your group, talking about doing a record keeper RFP. For our audience that doesn't really understand that, what is a record keeper RFP?
So the Record Keeper RFP, I am the chair of our request for proposal. I am the chair of our investment committee, and the Record Keeper is the organization that maintains all of our assets.
Sure.
And what the investment committee decided we would do is go out there and see what other record keepers would offer. We had been with the same, we did a formal process.
Sure.
We had been with the same record keeper for over 30 years.
Wow.
And it was time just to see what else was out there.
Right. And so, what was the benefit? And tell us a bit about the whole process.
So the whole process, we actually had an investment advisor consulting us along the way,
Yep.
and it enabled us to go through the entire 403. We have a 403B plan, but our entire plan and the process. So we ended up looking at all of our investment options for the employees. We really dug into all of the fees so that we could really understand the fees and where they're coming from. We also looked through all of the services that the record keeper provides, and so going through the request for proposal process enabled us to really get an understanding of our plan, soup to nuts.
Right.
And where we might be able to do things better, differently, and also what our current record keeper was providing for us.
How long did it take you, the process?
The full process took over a year. We started with our investment policy statement, making sure that was shored up and where it needed to be, and then the next step is then we talked about from there. Then we looked at appropriate record keepers, and so the entire process ended up taking about a year.
Right. Did you have to pay the investment consultant to do that for you?
We did. It was also part of her regular.
She does that.
She does that as part of the work for us. We did pay an additional amount because there was a lot of additional time.
Sure.
But it wasn't astronomical.
Right, great. So final question, a couple of things you learned or things you want to try to take back. And you're the CFO and the head of the committee, right?
We ended up finding that I think the end result is we have a plan that we feel confident that it provides a good list of options for our employees. Sure. We feel that we are paying a fair and reasonable, our employees are paying fair and reasonable expenses, and it's much more transparent, and we feel like we have a more comprehensive plan, and most importantly, we really feel that we have a really solid process going forward, and
you have a greater understanding of
much better understanding of all of the details.
All right, well, good. Well, thank you for your time today, and we love to have CFOs here because we want to encourage all of our CFOs to participate in the 401k or 403b in your case with their plan. So that's great. So that's nice to see you, nice to meet you, and thank you for watching 401k TV. Please stay tuned.